From One Blue Jays Way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Max Scherzer. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And away we go this afternoon. The 0-1. And that one clips the corner.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again. I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Chop back up the middle. Jimenez to first. One out in the top of the first. Check out the Red Sox lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate. But when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Just getting started here in Toronto. And that just misses.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
In the air, right field. Lucas should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
Batting fourth, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet.
If he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
In the air to left center. And that is that. One hit, one left. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And today's starter, Peyton Tolley. What do we need to know here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One down.
Second baseman.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. It's Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boog. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Ernie Clement, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that one almost hit him. Hit in the air out to center field. And there's two down.
Batting third, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Nope, outside. Ball.
He's
That's
just
inside.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth,
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And the batter is George Springer. Just
that's out.
missed. And another
That's out.
ball. Off
Ball,
the
that's
mark
out.
there. Ball three.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that is in for a strike. 3-1. Late with the swing there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Here we go, George.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Guerrero off of first with 2 away. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
batting fifth,
So
third
close to getting
baseman,
out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. That's in there. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
2 on, 2 outs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one just misses, and it's a full count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that'll load the bases.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Here's Andres Jimenez. And there's the strike. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 2.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Chopper to second. The throw to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We move to the second in Toronto. Blue Jays 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Back now in Toronto. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Scherzer, a 6'3" righty, 41 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2006. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Here's a 2-1. Just missed.
Just out.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Now batting Jarren Duran. In for a strike. 0-1. Late with the swing there.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground, right side. Clement over to first. And that is a big first out.
That was a productive at-bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
Fouls away the first offering. Two on, 1 out. And that is out of play. The 0-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Second and third, 1 away. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. He's got it.
Batting ninth, catcher Connor Wong.
Connor Wong digs in now. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Two aboard, 2 outs.
That's outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. To the right side, Guerrero. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Boston strands a pair. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Rogers Center, and now for the Jays, Miles Straw.
Miles Straw.
Singy, he
That's a
wasn't
ball.
real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
On the ground to third. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting ninth, right fielder Nathan Lucas.
Come on, Nathan.
Ball 1. Aye.
1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two now. Breaking ball misses down and away. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you got to love an at-bat like this. No one giving in.
This one in the air. Sogard. 2 away now.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's the left fielder, Charles McAdoo.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Inside. Full count now. Liner snagged it first. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back now in Toronto. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Nick Sogard. And the 0-2. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. That one in the dirt, and the count's full. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a payoff pitch. That one misses.
That pitch is up.
So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Red Sox, Center fielder, Sedan Rafaela.
Ball, that's in.
Right through there for a strike. This one in the air, center field. Strong under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. One out man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. He's 0 for 1.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Let's go, Max.
Now a quick throw to first. And he dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
Scherzer gets the punch out. 2 down.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
The 0-1. Runner takes off. Sliced hard but foul. Oh, and 2 now. Stays alive. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And that's
Inside, ball
off the
1.
inside edge. And the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. One, 2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. To third. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. And that's the strikeout looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. One left for the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0. As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Outside low, ball one.
Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
1-1 now. And it's fouled away.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
There's a line drive to left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Yo one.
Inside ball.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. This one in the air, right field. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's George Springer. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. He goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Oh, and 2 now. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Guerrero, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Carrying well. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run homer, And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So 2 down. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. Spits the plate. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Start of the fourth. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Chase Lee getting loose out there. Fluhart, the lefty, warming up as well. The 1-1. Inside, almost got him.
Ball 3.
Now pitching for
Chase
the Blue
Lee,
Jays,
ready or not,
number
in the game now
52,
after the injury.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That's in there. That is strike 2. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Guerrero takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman Caleb Durbin.
Ball.
The Red Sox down by 4. Top half of inning number 4. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That's to third. Slings to first. Awesome play there.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Jaron Duran.
My goodness, Chris. He had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got to can it.
2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Jaron Duran. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. Red Sox go down quietly. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Bottom of the fourth. And now for the Jays, Brandon Valenzuela. Foul ball.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Boston's bullpen with some activity. Justin Slayton, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball that's outside.
Way inside. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
The 1-0. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Line drive, and base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Well, back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Peyton Tolley out of the game, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for Boston,
Justin Slayton taking over on the mound.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. He's 0 for 1. That one in the dirt and gets away. Straw into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
One out, and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
That's ball 2.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. Swing and a ground ball. Contreras steps on the bag, got the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder, Charles McAdoo.
In the air, right field. Abreu has a beat on it, and that'll do it. Blue Jays held in check, but they're in front 4-0. We go to the top of the fifth. So stepping in for Boston, Andrew Monasterio. Monasterio goes 5 feet 11 inches, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Lifted in the air, right center field. That gets down for a hit, and they have their first hit since the second inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Connor Wong.
That one misses.
Outside.
Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Nick Sogard, the next to hit.
Ball, that's down.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. The 1-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ground ball could be 2. Flips it. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Two on, 1 out. Ground ball left side could be 2. Jimenez tossed to second. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Red Sox nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement.
Well, these
Ball, that's
Jays
out.
putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ball, that's out.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Strike two. Got him swinging.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Justin Slayton will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for Boston,
Eric Miller
number
comes on
67.
now.
Well, he's been a
Miller.
really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Two outs, base is empty. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. He is struck out and he is walked.
Yeah.
Come on, George.
Ball one.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That
That's
one
a ball.
just misses.
Here we go, George.
Two down, nobody on. Out to short, Monasterio. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they lead it 4-0. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game.
Now pitching for
So
the
they
Blue
turn
Jays,
things over to one of their young
number
arms,
68,
Mason Fluhardt.
Mason
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Oh, great stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's Contreras now. And first offering is fouled off. The Blue Jays leading by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one almost got him.
Ball! That pitch is out. Nope.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
This to third, Okamoto. Throw is low, and he can't hang on. Safe.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Well, we're going to see throwing errors from third base from time to time, and that's a pretty good example of why. If you don't get behind the throw properly, it's really easy to throw a power sinker over there to first. And first baseman, I'm sure he wants another shot at that pick, try to bail out his teammate, but that was just a tough one to come up with.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Caleb Durbin. That one ripped, but foul.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And a foul ball. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Didn't go. The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the Red Sox lead 1. They're down 4-0. Back here at Rogers Center, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Inside, almost got him. The lefty, the 1-0. Swinging a foul out of play. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Greg Weiser, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Next pitch is outside. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 5-0.
good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Close, but call the ball. Ball one. There's a strike. Gets him to chase after that one. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Just off the inside corner, and now it's 3-2. Popped up. Sogard settles under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Brandon Valenzuela.
So up next for Toronto, Brandon Valenzuela. A switch hitter batting right. Swings through that one out in front that time. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. And there's a ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Valenzuela, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And another ball. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
The 3-1. And that drops in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Now it's going to be Nathan Lucas.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
On the ground, a second, might be two. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Eric Miller gives way, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute.
Now pitching for Boston,
Greg Weiser takes over on the mound.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
Come on, Charles. Nope, that's inside. Ball two.
Two on, two outs. Swing and a ball popped up. Sogard. And that will end the inning. Toronto picks up one on this homer, and the lead is now 5-0. Top of inning number 7. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. McAdoo under it. One up, one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Andrew Monasterio.
Ball one there. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Up the middle, Jimenez. The throw to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Connor Wong.
Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. 1 for 2.
Let's go, Mason.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
2 down, nobody on.
Hey! Ball, that's inside.
Now a rip into left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Hey!
Man on second, 2 down. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One left for the Red Sox. It's 5-0. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement.
Popped up. Durbin under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Here's the 0-1. Breaks his bat, pops it up, and he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 down, base is empty, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
No, inside.
Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. That's a little bit low. And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Stepping in, Kazuma Okamoto. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Quick move to first, and Springer's in there safely. Springer on the run. Ball outside. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Man at second. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fastball is outside.
Ball 2.
And that misses. And now 3-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. One left for Toronto, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 62.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Leading off for Boston, center fielder Cedar Rafaela.
Nope, outside.
Fought off foul. The 1-1. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder Wilyer Abreu.
Fastball for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Braden Fisher getting ready to go.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Late on that fastball. The Jays leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
2 outs, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
Let's go, Spencer. Come on, Spencer.
2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off. The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Here we go, Spencer. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
That one outside,
that's a ball.
And that's ball 1. Contreras off of first with 2 away. That's to third. Can't glove it cleanly. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Now the third baseman, Caleb Durbin. There's a strike. Two on, two outs. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This one in the dirt. And a breaking ball misses outside. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Boston strands a pair, still looking at that 5-0 deficit.
Now pitching for Boston.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tyron Guerrero.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
That one fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Got him looking, that's a strikeout.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Boston's bullpen with some activity. Giovanni Moran, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So digging in, Miles Straw. The 0-1. Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
2 on, 1 out.
That's a ball.
Ball to strike. Makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Yep,
Throw
he made
not
it.
in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Charles McAdoo. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Upstairs.
Ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Inside, and it hit him.
That ball hit him.
And now the bases are loaded.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waiting to hit for Toronto. And there's the automatic. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Reaching for it and brings it in. So the Blue Jays strand 3 as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Here we go, Spencer.
No, that's down.
Let's go, Spencer.
Hauls it in, 1 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. Come on, Spencer.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lucas drifts towards it. Out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Connor Wong.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 62 is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching. for
So out of the
Blue
pen
Jays,
comes the right-hander,
number
Braden Fisher.
63,
Well, he's been a bit of a
Braden
wild card out there in
Fisher.
terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Last out for the Red Sox in this one. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox.
Hey.
Fisher is just one strike away.
Ball, that's low.
Got him. And that'll do it.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.